Block 2, phase 3. This is Tuesday's workout. This is a conditioning day. So the general kind of way that y'all can look at conditioning days in overall is that at a bare minimum, I would like for you to do 30 to 60 minutes of some type of work, usually type zone 2 type intensity. So if you'd rather just go for a run or a walk or a steady state cardio type thing with various machines, I'm fine with that. If I had to choose that over you doing nothing. So the point I want to drive home is that your aerobic work is very beneficial with regard to longevity, with regard to just your overall fitness level. But also when it comes to your strength training, your aerobic work helps you recover from your strength workouts, but then it also helps you recover between your sets of strength work. So it's a win-win. So in today's day and age too, where we don't get enough movement, I think just getting your steps in is an important thing. So that I consider to be something different from your conditioning work, but I just want y'all moving. So that's the bottom line though. So that's the option always for your conditioning workout. So for today, if you don't want to do the contralateral aerobic circuit that I have planned, and in the instructions it says kind of how to work all that. So just know that that's always an option. We've got a little show going on for y'all here today. The boys kind of showing off the testosterone. But so in the previous phase, as well as like this block in general, there's kind of a zone 2 kind of focus going on. So we're continuing with that theme with having 3 zone 2 conditioning sessions in the week. So the reason behind this is that because adaptation requires time and consistent effort in order to happen. So that's why we're doing this kind of over a 12-week period, is to kind of build out that capacity, so to speak, of aerobic ability. So we want to give time for those adaptations to occur. So the reason being, we start seeing things such as a decrease in resting heart rate, increase in stroke volume, improved capillary density, more mitochondria in our heart tissue itself. So all good reasons to do your aerobic work. So at this point right now, if we were to reintroduce high intensity conditioning too soon, or HIIT, we'd kind of miss out on getting that benefit of the zone 2 aerobic work, building that foundation. So we want to always kind of think in terms of like it being a pyramid with a lot of these concepts. We want to lay a foundation at the bottom and then build upwards from there. So if you don't have a broad foundation, it's hard to build upwards very well. So that's kind of how we layer these fitness qualities. So we're sticking with 2 main aerobic workouts for this phase and the remainder of this block in general, but also we're keeping the heart rate between 100 and 150 beats per minute, roughly. So I've got instructions in your workouts of kind of like how to calculate your heart rate. Lately, I've been going off of kind of some variations of the MAF or Maffetone, maximum aerobic function method, which is the standard is 180 minus your age, but I've got different variations on that. Again, look in your notes, everything should be laid out there. So let's move on. So